Hello there, Virgo. Thank you so much for stopping by for your video tarot forecast for the week of May 2nd through the 8th. On Monday, what we have coming up for you is the Queen of Swords, Virgo. Queen of Swords is just somebody that you're going to be interacting with on Monday, and this is somebody who is all about business and taking care of business. So this can be a supervisor or a boss at work, or this could even be a friend or somebody that you know that runs their own business. This can be really anybody, but they are all about let's get this done. I don't see this interaction being anything social. I don't see a lot of chit chat. If anything, this has a cold feeling to it because it is just strictly this person is focused. Business is what we're talking about here today. And I feel what I'm hearing is that it's not anything personal. It's just that this happens to be what this woman is focused on Monday. And there's nothing you can do about it. That's just the way she's thinking and where her head is that day. But it's not personal. It's not meant to insult you. It's not meant even to come off cold. She's just taking care of business is what I keep hearing. Okay, so the next thing that I have coming up for you guys is Tuesday's card, which is the Seven of Coins, Virgos. Seven of Coins just means that there is something that you have invested in or have planted, have gotten started at some point, expecting that there will be some kind of payoff or return for that. And that payoff or return is coming in on Tuesday. Now, many times this is financially, it is a coins card, so that would imply finances, but I've also seen this as an emotional investment into a relationship that the payoff is coming in too. So this really can come up in any part of your life, but it's a payoff for something that you have invested in one way or another, expecting or hoping that there would be some kind of return that would come back to you for your investment. Now Wednesday, Virgos, what you have coming up here is the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is telling me that something is coming to an end, and this is a struggle that is coming to an end on Wednesday. It's just a relief that it's ending. I'm not sure if you're winning this struggle, if somebody else is winning this struggle. It seems to me like just having the struggle over is winning in this situation, and it's just a relief that it's done with whenever it shows up on Wednesday. So to me, this feels like a long-term conflict. It could be something where you and somebody else have been just kind of going around the same mulberry bush over and over and over and covering the same territory and not getting anywhere. Finally, you've got some kind of resolution that you can just both just let it go, whatever that is. All right, so Thursday, Eight of Swords showing up in reverse. Eight of Swords in reverse is just telling me that you did have a situation that was making you feel stuck sometime before Thursday, and on Thursday something happens. I feel like for a lot of you this is in a conversation with somebody else, but something happens where all of a sudden you see things from a different perspective, and when you see them from that different perspective, you see how to march forward out of that situation or how to make that situation work for you. And also, whenever you get that different perspective, part of what you see is how you've been limiting yourself, because the Eight of Swords talks all about us limiting our own selves through our own thinking. So, excuse me, I feel like you start to see where you've been limiting yourself and how you can walk away from that on Thursday. Now on Friday, what we have coming up is we do have the Judgment card, Virgos, and Judgment just really means that you have a decision to make, and this decision is going to affect way more than just you. And I feel like you are really trying to weigh this out and look at consequences for everybody involved as you're making this decision. So this is typically this is a decision that somebody could be making for a family, or this could be a decision that somebody is making for a crew in a workplace, or maybe for a whole company. But like for a family, this can be, you know, should we move or should we stay where we are, or should we move to this place or should we move to that place? In a company, it could be something like, you know, maybe the company itself is not meeting its budget. Do we cut hours, or do we hold back on ordering new equipment? Do we keep less supplies on hand? You know, those types of decisions. Whatever it is, it's something that, like I said, this decision affects more than just you, and you're trying to look at what would be the best decision for everybody involved. On Saturday, you have a Four of Clubs coming up. Four of Clubs just means somebody coming into the nest. This can be somebody that was away on a military tour coming home, someone coming home from vacation. If you were in a relationship and you had some kind of temporary separation, this could be coming back together. If you bring a new baby home, this could be bringing somebody into the nest. This card also is associated many times with family get-togethers, or even this could even be like a work get-together. I feel like for a lot of you Virgos, this is going to have more to do with work than with family. So somebody coming back into the nest or into the nest at work, maybe you're bringing in a new employee, maybe there's an old employee coming back that has been with a different company or a different branch. Something like that. This could also be a retirement celebration if it's something at work. If it's something with the family, this could be more like a birthday celebration or first communion, whatever, something like that. So lots of different ways this can play out. Generally, I see this as a positive card, somebody coming back into the nest. Sometimes it'll be someone moving back into mom and dad's house. That may not necessarily feel so positive for mom and dad or for the somebody moving back. But there's always a reason for that, and that reason is always a positive one. So someone coming back into the nest, and like I said, I take this as a very positive card whenever I see it. There's a lot of happiness associated with this card. Sunday. Sunday. Page of Coins coming up in reverse. Page of Coins in reverse is just telling me that you're getting some news about finances or about material goods that you wish you didn't have to hear. This can be you have an invoice that comes in that's bigger than you expected, or maybe you find out you have to pay for something you weren't expecting to pay for. You know, maybe your son or daughter's baseball went through the window of the neighbor's house and now you have to pay for that. Do kids play baseball outside anymore? There's so much video games, I don't know. But you know, it's something that there's money coming out of your pocket that you weren't expecting to come out of your pocket, or else there's some kind of degradation of material goods. This could also be dropping your cell phone in the toilet. You know, usually cell phones don't survive that kind of wetness. Anything like that, anything where there's a degradation of material goods or you're spending more money than you were planning on spending. So this is just news about it. It doesn't necessarily mean that the money is coming out of your pocket on Sunday, but you are finding out about it. I feel like for a lot of you, you have time to plan and to make adjustments so that you've got this extra money on hand, but definitely not the kind of news that you want to hear about money coming in on Sunday. So Virgos, that is your week. Thank you so much for stopping by, for hanging out, liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. I do appreciate all of your support. Everyone have an absolutely fantastic week, and I will see you back here the next time. Peace out.